All right, we are gonna go over some tools today. We are gonna show you the difference between a ratchet and a wrench. So, you know, you get a shop job and they're like, hey, I need you to bring the wrenches. These are gonna probably be your wrenches. They're like, I need the ratchet set. These are gonna be your ratchets. Got it? Let's go ahead and go over a little bit. You got two different kind of sizes on these. One is gonna be your metric, and the other is your standard. So you got your 15, 14, 13 millimeter, and then your 5/8 inch, quarter inch, 9/16 and all that. That numbers coincides with all these too. The only difference is this is a ratchet to where you can do one of these with it. So when you get into a tight situation, you're able to use it. It's got a lever on the back. Righty is tighty, lefty is loosey. So you switch this lever and it's gonna loosen. Release, release, and then it's loosening. Release, loosening. That way it's not spinning both ways. And you want to use this in tight situations. So like what we got here, we got, definitely can get an end wrench to fit on this, right? We can work on that. We can put the end wrench on here and we can crank all day right here, right? But to get to this one, look at this. Now I gotta go at an angle. It's funky, it's tough. Otherwise I'm over here, I'm down here trying to make this work, all right? I could break this one with my end wrench, get it loosened, but then you can come over here with your socket. You're gonna hook this up to your socket. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna connect to that, and then you're gonna have access to crank this thing, whichever way you need to go. All right, so that's the difference between your end wrench and your sockets. Both very important when you're working. When you got something super, super tight and it doesn't want to come off, do not use this. You'll break the gears inside of here. Get your end wrench. Here's your open end wrench. And then here's your full circle on it. Put that sucker on there to get them hard ones to come off. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little quick tip on how you do this stuff. You can get this thing and line it up in here. And then you can grab one of these and use it to torque off of it and be able to spin off of these things. So once you figure that stuff out, and you can also put a bar on this. Once you get that, you'll be able to get all the nasty bolts and nuts that don't want to come off. If this doesn't work, then you got to do some crazy stuff. Then you got to grab a pipe wrench. But that's in another video, so we'll check that out later. But all right, so that's the quick rundown. Got your socket, you got your end wrenches. Definitely need to get those. You got standard and your metric sizes for them. Couple little extensions for your sockets there too, so for you to see. Some sockets are going to go ahead and let you control how much torque you put onto the nut or the bolt. That way you don't over tighten it. So if you want to put just 50 pounds of tension on one of your bolts, and you could put this thing down to 50, and then it'll stop cranking after that much torque's put on it. So there's a lot of little information right there, but all the stuff you need to know. You got to make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notifications. We're making all kind of videos. You know, share this with your friends. Everyone who don't know how to use these things, let them know. If you guys are stuck in the street, you guys are going to need some help. Sometimes you're only a wrench away from saving yourself from a hotel in somewhere in some place you don't want to be. So make sure you guys hit the notifications, like, subscribe. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Peace out.